I'm so happy to have rediscovered ice cream. This is a famous studio's Casper cartoon from 1957. It's directed by Seymour Kneitel and Myron Waldman. It's written by Jack Mercer. And we have a voice cast including Gwen Davies, Jack Mercer, Mae Questel, and Cecil Roy. And when I started rewatching Casper, I went through a period of just having quite a few that really took me back to my childhood, cartoons that I'd forgotten about that gave me this great rush of nostalgia. And while I have absolutely enjoyed watching Casper since then, not many have come back to me. And then I started watching Ice Cream and I realised I'd completely forgotten about this. And as soon as I started watching it, it all came flooding back to me. So it's been a while since I had this kind of rush of nostalgia with Casper, but that's worth bearing in mind as I praise this cartoon. I think it's wonderful, but obviously my judgment is very much swayed by the power of this nostalgia, and it's absolutely beautiful. This one is another cartoon with the little boy, and Billy is wanting to obviously play with his older brothers who are making this giant snowball, his older brother and his friends, and he's too little. So instead, he makes friends with Casper, but he doesn't think Casper is a ghost. He thinks Casper is a snowman. And Casper leans into this because Casper just wants a friend. He doesn't care if Billy thinks he's a snowman. And in true Casper style, Billy ends up getting into a dangerous situation, and Casper gets a chance to help save him. And I'll say no more than that about the specifics. I don't know if I have any personal highlights. I think Billy just referring to him as a snowman and seeing Casper leaning into this role, just in general, I thought was really sweet. It's very well animated. We have a lot of bright whites. We have a lot of snowy scenes, of course, and Billy is absolutely adorable. He is so, so sweet. And Casper as a snowman is rather delightful too. There wasn't anything about this that I didn't like, but obviously, because I was basically having a nostalgia trip the entire way through, I realised it might be a different experience if I'd never seen it before. But trying to judge it in that way, I'd still say it's a good cartoon. There's a decent amount of variety in the activities we have, obviously playing with the snow and ice skating, and Casper ends up in an unusual place at the very end as well. I won't give it away, but it's pretty good fun, very well animated, really great pacing. It doesn't take long for Casper to meet Billy, which is not always the case. Sometimes with Casper cartoons, it can take us a long time to get anywhere, but brilliant pacing here. Really thoroughly enjoyed every aspect of this, and of course the nostalgia just made it all the sweeter. Ice Cream is a cartoon that I definitely forgot about, but I am so glad to have rediscovered it. It is absolutely adorable.